Hurricane Milton is a nightmare come to life. It's a Category 5 behemoth, the highest level on the hurricane scale. Right now, it's churning in the Gulf of Mexico, its eye a swirling vortex of destruction. Milton is on a collision course with Florida's Gulf Coast, set to make landfall within 24 hours. Millions are in its path, bracing for a storm of historic proportions. The anxiety is palpable. The fear is real. This isn't just another hurricane, it's a monster fueled by the warm waters of the Gulf. The latest projections show Milton growing in size and intensity. We're talking about sustained winds of over 160 miles per hour. That's enough to rip roofs off houses, topple trees like twigs, and turn everyday objects into deadly projectiles. Even before Milton's eye reaches land, its outer bands are wreaking havoc. Tornadoes, spawned by the hurricane's immense energy, have already begun touching down across the Florida peninsula. These aren't your typical twisters. They're fueled by the hurricane's fury, making them faster, stronger, and more erratic. Reports are coming in of severe damage in several counties. Homes have been ripped apart, businesses reduced to rubble. Emergency crews are overwhelmed, struggling to reach those trapped in the wreckage. The National Weather Service is calling this a particularly dangerous situation. They're urging residents to seek shelter immediately. This is a life-or-death situation. Along the coast, a different kind of danger is unfolding. Storm surge. The hurricane's powerful winds are pushing the ocean inland, creating a wall of water that could reach 20 feet in some areas. Imagine a tsunami, but one that doesn't recede. That's the threat facing coastal communities right now. Low-lying areas are already underwater. Roads have become rivers. Homes are being swallowed by the rising tide. The sounds of the storm are deafening, the howling wind, the crashing waves, the desperate cries for help. It's a scene of utter chaos and destruction, and the worst is yet to come. Section 4. A brief reprieve, but not for long. As the eye of the hurricane approaches, some areas may experience a deceptive calm. The winds will die down. The rain may even stop. But this is not the time to let your guard down. It's a trap. The calm won't last. In fact, it's a sign that the back wall of the eye is about to hit. And that's when the winds will reverse direction with even greater ferocity. This is what we call reverse storm surge. As the back wall hits, it will drag the ocean back out with tremendous force, creating a second, even more powerful surge. This is when the most catastrophic damage often occurs. So if you're in an evacuation zone and haven't left yet, do it now. Don't wait for the calm. It could be the last mistake you make. Section 5. Milton's fury grows. Hurricane Milton isn't just maintaining its strength, it's getting stronger. Warmer than average water in the Gulf is acting like fuel, feeding the storm and increasing its power. This is a terrifying reality of climate change. Warmer oceans mean stronger hurricanes. The National Hurricane Center is calling Milton a potentially catastrophic storm. They're using language we haven't heard before, underscoring the extreme danger this hurricane poses. This isn't just about Florida anymore. Milton's impact will be felt far and wide, with heavy rains and flooding expected across the southeast. Section 6. Picking up the pieces. The hours and days ahead will be some of the toughest this state has ever seen. But Floridians are resilient. We've weathered storms before, and we'll weather this one too. The most important thing right now is to stay safe, follow evacuation orders, and heed the warnings of local officials. After the storm passes, the long and arduous process of rebuilding will begin. There will be heartbreak, there will be loss, but there will also be hope. We will come together as a community, as we always do, to support those who need it most. We will rebuild our homes, our businesses, and our lives. We will overcome this challenge together.